This is One on One. We are pleased to welcome Danielle Corso, Executive Director of an organization called David's Dream and Believe Cancer Foundation. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Describe the organization.
So David's Dream and Believe Cancer Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit that raises funds to provide financial assistance, wellness services, and hope to families in New Jersey battling a cancer diagnosis.
Where does the name come from?
It comes from our co-founder, David Caldarella, who battled stage 4 head and neck cancer himself in 2010. Through his battle, he wanted to be able to give back and leave a legacy for his family, and to also provide a way for people to have the same care and just care that he did while he was undergoing his own battle.
Your connection to all this?
It's really serendipitous, actually. I was doing my training for the court-appointed special advocates of Cumberland, Gloucester, and Salem counties. It's a child-focused nonprofit, and Hurricane Sandy ripped through the Northeast. And after that happened, I realized that there was a lot to be done at home. So I called a friend who runs a surf company called Jetty, who had launched their own Unite Rebuild Hurricane Relief campaign. And I said, how can I help? And when I walked in the door, I met David. And from that point forward, after hearing of his own battle and experiencing firsthand his dedication to the mission, I was hooked and never looked back.
By the way, David was on Life and Living with Joanna Gagas, right?
He was, yeah.
Let me ask you, I'm curious about something. You help families, you help people dealing with cancer on a lot of levels, don't you?
We do, yes. Cancer is a disease of the body, of course, but I think what people forget is that it affects the emotional, spiritual, emotional well-being of a person. We have an opportunity to affect positive change through not just giving a grant, because it's helpful, it reduces stress, but we also are connected to them in a much deeper way.
For example?
I think the best way to do that is to offer a story. It was 2016, and David received a phone call from a man who was minutes away from not taking his chemo medicine anymore because he couldn't put food on the table for his children. So within an hour, David had met him at the local ShopRite and paid outright for 6 months of chemo. So I think there it shows a fundamental dichotomy between how somebody needs to not only take care of themselves, but also take care of their family.
Yeah.
And we are able to kind of have an effect on both of those.
The dollars come from our friends at Investors are the ones who told us all about
They're phenomenal.
Your organization. They support yours as well, and the folks at Hackensack as well.
Right.
Are you a fundraiser?
I think that I create connections. I wouldn't consider myself a fundraiser per se. That's one thing that I may have to put some more time into after being only as executive director for 3 months. But we raise funds in a multitude of ways, but it really comes down to an amazing community and a group of people and a volunteer board of directors who just put time and effort into meeting new people and connecting people, and sometimes asking for money. And mind you, the money is huge. We need money coming in to be able to do what we do.
Right.
But I wouldn't consider myself a fundraiser per se.
What's the Care to Share program?
So the Care to Share program is a investors bank program where a percentage, they'll look at a set of bank accounts, and the bottom line number, they'll take a percentage of that from the investors bank funds and donate it back to DDBCF.
To your organization?
Yes, and it costs the bank account holder nothing.
So hold on, I want to be clear, the customer...
It costs them nothing.
Really?
Nothing at all. So all you have to do is have an investor's bank account and link it to David's Dream and Believe, and we will receive a check on a quarterly basis.
How rewarding is this? Because I know there's some other events. Real quick, before I ask you the rewarding question, some of the other events include?
So upcoming, we have the Frank A. Casamano Golf Classic. It's in memory of one of our board of directors' fathers, who was just such a charitable person. That's on June 4th.
Right. People can check out the site.
Yeah, I'm sorry, so I won't give too many dates then. And then following that, we have the Stafford Run for Hope, which is in Manahawkin, New Jersey.
What do you get out of this?
What do I get out of it?
In terms of satisfaction.
So we act as a beacon of hope for families battling a cancer diagnosis. And in that hope, there is the opportunity to make a difference of a lifetime. And there's a positive ripple that changes lives. beyond my own. And that's really all it comes down to, is having a positive impact. And if any way that I can do that is basically why I do what I do on a daily basis.
Well done. We've had the website up throughout the program. We're going to wrap the break here, right? Danielle Corso is Executive Director of David's Dream and Believe Cancer Foundation. Tell everyone again, David
Calderella.
Okay. Thank you. I just want to make sure people know.
Yes.
We appreciate you coming in.
I'm happy to be
Stay
here.
right there.
Thank you.
We'll be back right after this.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by Investors Bank, RWJ Barnabas Health, PSE&G, NJM Insurance Group, Delta Dental of New Jersey, the Turl Fund, supporting Right from the Start NJ, and by Johnson & Johnson. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.